Alright, so I've worked that edge down, so now I have a platform of which to run flakes all the way down again. And what you kind of want in the platform is you want, if you're running flakes over the top like that, you're going to want a platform that's like this. So that way you can get your pressure flaker, so at an angle like that. Not like this, but like that. So that you can get your pressure flaker there and flip the flakes off from the top. So I'm going to do that now. I'll take a couple off of there and then I'll show you what it looks like. It's kind of a satisfaction from getting a good long flake off of those. I don't know what it is, but it just kind of is. Okay, so now we've got that entire thing kind of flaked off the top there now, and I think now I'm going to work a little more on these tips here, right there and there, and then maybe I'll take a couple right here, short ones right there, because as you can see it bows in like that too, and this part sticks down too. So essentially what I want is this part right here is the flat part, and everything else kind of sticks down, and I'll trim that off. So I'll work on the tips first. Yeah, I'll work on the tips first. And that's just like I did earlier, but I'm taking more off now. And honestly, I might just do one tip, and then take the hammerstone and trim the other one off. That was a tough one. And then, because really, I'm making one arrowhead off of this, so I don't need all of the thing. I only need half of it. And yeah, I don't know. It's easier than flaking it down. So that's pretty good. I'll take a couple off of the back side too. Now the problem here is that the platform that we made to take flakes off the top has to be reversed so that we can take flakes off the bottom. Because otherwise, you know, your pressure flaker would just slip off and you wouldn't get anything. So how I'm going to do that, I'll take my stone and I'll flip it over to where the platform is facing up towards me. So that angle, like that, and the bottom is, or the top is up against my leather, and I'll tip it a little bit, and I'll just take that platform off, and it'll form a better edge for me. So it'll form me a new platform, so that I can take more off the other side. Yeah. Now, I would recommend doing this outside because even with a tray down there that I dump glass into, you always end up with a couple of flakes that don't want to go in and end up on the ground. I'm not doing it outside because it is like 20 degrees outside in the Midwest right now, so it's a little bit chilly, yeah. So I got the platform pretty well reversed there. I'll take... Oh, and I just broke it. That's fine. It's always the last one that you break it on, because you can't do it anymore. So what I have here actually is going to work. That's what will work pretty well. It's actually relatively flat. As you can see right there, it's pretty flat, it doesn't have much. I'll take some more off there. And then it's almost arrowhead shaped already, so I don't know, that was probably a lucky break. I was going to have to break it sooner or later. I'm satisfied with that, that'll be fine. So, mission has changed now. I'm not going to try and reverse the platform anymore. I've got 2 almost perfect platforms now, so I'll just do that. I don't know. I'm actually pretty satisfied with that. That'll work pretty well. And from this other piece here, I can make another one. That would be just fine. And then, so what I'll do here is that it does have a little bit of a curve. So first, I will take off. There, you can see it better. I'll take off the bottom lip where it curves. So it curves like this. I'll take some off of there. I'll take some off of there, and then I'll take some off the top. Yeah. And it's important for it to be as straight as possible because it kind of makes it stronger. So I'll go with the first flake there. And really I've heard the saying for this, time and tonnage for knapping of any kind. Time is how much time you put into it, and tonnage is how much material you work through to be good at it. So really, once you work with it long enough, you kind of know how it's going to flake and know what you can do to make it flake better. I wasn't really expecting it to break, actually, but it did, so I don't know, it's a good thing, I think. I'm not too upset about it anyways. So, there we go. Now that tip is getting pretty flat, as you can see. So, I think I'm going to pause the camera, and then I'll finish off taking there and up top, and I'll show you what it looks like after that.